favorite artists, bro, get nosebleeds, bro. Get nosebleeds. These artists, I swear these artists get off on doing that shit, bro. Usher, bro, he get off on doing that shit. Second, bro, I ain't gonna lie to, bro. Like super celebrity crush can be a red flag because you gotta think about it. With social media, it's never like these like celebrities is out of reach. Like if that celebrity, see your girl, a fucking like heavy fangirl and shit. All you gotta do is slide in her DMs.
Up, it's What's Out. It's 2024. We got our first guest of the year. It's our guy Dante. Dante, what's happening, brother?
Shit. Hey, I'm chilling, bro. I'm happy to be here. Excited to be here. We starting off the new year right. Let's get it, bro. You already know.
Corey, what's going on with you, brother?
Not much, same old. Just getting through 2024, trying to start off strong, man.
Yes,
Hell yeah,
sir.
hell yeah. I feel that. So Dante, let's talk about it, man. You call yourself a professional yapper. Explain to the people what that means, just on a little spiel.
Shit, bro. I literally just hop on like real stuff. My videos for real come from like late night thoughts, bro. I just be sitting in bed, just wondering about the world, as one do. And I think of something, I'd be like, bro, this is real, bro. So I gotta hop on camera next day, say it. I like to say it in the ways. I talk about stuff that I know, two things I know very well, is sports and like dating and stuff. So I'm like the two main things I talk about. And yeah, I just say what's on my mind, bro. Just communicate it in a way that's entertaining too.
So what was the first thought that you thought, like, hey man, let me put this out there on TikTok. Let's see what type of engagement I get. Like, what was your first real thought that you're like, yo, I'm about to put that on TikTok?
Bro, we gotta go back some years, boy. Bro, it's crazy. I got a whole another account where I like mainly talk about music on there. I got like 18K on there. But before that, like that's like my account I was really using probably like 2019, bro. I was just on there posting like joke videos and stuff. I say my first yapping video was when I first got to college last year. Cause college, you see so much crazy stuff and it really opened your eyes this first time being on my own. So that's probably around the time when like I started yapping.
And so, is your friends back home? Are they like? Do they see these videos and like, yep, that's him. Yep, like this dude's definitely the yapper at the function. Whenever like we're hanging out, he's always on something saying like, oh, but you never thought about it this way. This, is this am I right on that?
Yeah, I'm definitely that guy. Like around I ain't gonna lie, around the ladies I play it cool. But when I'm with like, the guys, the homies, yeah, I'm definitely that guy. Life for the party, joking, all of that.
Yeah, you definitely gotta be careful with that in front of the ladies, because then you be like, yo, you end up being that one dude that be like, damn man, why you always talking so much? Why you talking about this and
Yeah,
that? You
I
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
hey, I'm a whole a whole different person in front of the ladies, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
So what about the college space? And we'll talk about it, man. You go to Michigan State University. Tell me what are the first things you see? I mean, obviously you see the dating scene crazy, especially in the first few years of college, man. Like, tell me about that.
But I just think about it and like once you really living through it, bro, college is the only place you can be broke, you can be an alcoholic, and you can be on drugs, struggling in your classes, and people still go be proud of you.
Hmm.
That's crazy. But like that's literally the type of stuff I be seeing when I got here. Like it's like crazy to say, but like, you can literally be at like a party that a dude like out of nowhere normally said like who's trying to do coke and stuff like that. He'd be like, yo, what's going on? You see like just a typical Saturday night, just drunk people all out. You hear crazy stories, you see crazy stories. Every weekend, bro, is some type of unique experience. You see something like you never thought you would see in your life.
And how do you think that's like the college culture now? How's that affect like high schools who are just coming in, they don't know what to expect, and then they got all this freedom, and now they're exposed to all this. How do you think that affects them?
Um, I say it depend on how you was raised, because I feel like, you know, the people who do usually do the worst with it is people who had like super strict parents growing up.
Hmm.
So, but I know this for most people, it take them like probably like that first semester or first year to adjust. Then once they really get used to it, they like most people adapt pretty well. Of course, you do got the people who crash and burn, but for the most part, after you get used to it, everyone adapts pretty well.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I'd say when I was going into college, like in high school, I had like the house party era where I'm like
Yeah,
hitting house parties, and I kind of already knew how to like really manage myself, so that probably by the time I got to like a sophomore, when I was a sophomore in college, I was kind of, I could just socially drink like, at a, people coming over watching the game and then not be
yeah,
like, some party shit. I wasn't actually really trying to chase all that by that point. So, but I've seen like kids who have like super strict parents come into college and now they just go buck, you know what I'm
crazy.
saying? And it's a crash out in another way, right? But it's like,
Yeah,
yeah, it usually does take a year, but I mean, I've seen people who were a mess the whole 4 years, you know what I'm saying? And now they got a
5 years
corporate job,
plus.
you know what I'm saying? But you know,
as long as you
it's a
make it
real
through.
thing. That's facts. That's facts. And Dante, that's a clean ass take about college. I never even really thought about it till you said it. I'm like, damn, man, oh, he got a point. And
Yeah, for
I
sure.
see myself always doing that with your content. So what type of response have you been getting from your content recently?
Bro, it's been overall positive, bro. People been shooting me DMs on the gram. Like I say, my favorite one I done got, someone he sent me a DM where he sent in his family group chat and literally like his whole family laughing, bro. But yeah, it's been overall positive. I know on my videos, like if I make a video like calling out dudes for being bums or some shit, they be in the comments a little hurt. Yeah, be like, bro, what blah, blah, blah. But it's like 95% positive, a couple trolls, you know. So it's been good, bro. It's been good.
And usually, I feel like when you get in those reactions where people get butthurt, like you're probably saying something that people just don't want to say, don't want to bring
Yeah.
up, don't want to talk about, like all those hard conversations. What do you think? What do you think the benefit is of like having these conversations that some people might want to avoid?
I mean, I feel like they just make us better people. You gotta be honest with yourself. Just like in your day-to-day life, you gotta have conversations. You gotta be honest with yourself, have conversations with yourself you don't want to have. If I'm failing all my classes, I gotta wake up. I'm gonna have to wake up one day and be like, bro, I'm failing. I'm being dumb as fuck right now. I gotta lock in.
Hmm.
So I like that same mentality, bro. Like I take that over. We gotta have them real conversations in real life. Like I tell people on TikTok, like, bro, the reason you probably not getting any girls, you is probably the problem. 'Cause, they sit there and complain about the woman, but they probably the ones, on some weird shit.
Hundred
I'm
percent,
really helping
man.
them out for real.
So is that like one of your I guess reasons why you post is just like to make sure like everyone can get like a little taste of what you have to say, like maybe it's something that they just never thought of a certain way, like what is the importance of like sending your message out?
Mm,
Or
for
do you
one,
just do it, or do you just do it just the app, or like do you
it's
do
a
it for
little bit of
yourself?
both, bro. Like it's a combination of all the above. I get the yap, I get to talk, which is what I like to do. People like to see it. A lot of people is entertained. Then like some people too, like I really like helped out. Like quick little short little story time. Like one dude was in my comments. I made a video say I feel bad about punching bag friends. Like one dude was in my comments, like going through it. So I sent him a message.
Hmm.
Like he's in like high school. I added him on Snap, just gave him some advice. And he texted me like, yo, ever since, I took what you said, like these days just been way better, like bullying stopped, this, that.
Wow.
So it's literally like a little bit of all the above, not just one specific thing.
Dante, I was gonna ask you. I guess this is a great segue. What were you like in high school? Who were you?
Shit, in high school, I was always like cool with everyone. I did a lot of different things. Just like the way I grew up. So like shit, I just say how it is, kind of like I was already, who run like the high school social scene, basically be like the athletes and like the preppy kids. I ain't gonna lie, I lived around like all the preppy kids, so I was already cool with them. And I'm black, so I was already cool with most of the athletes. So I was all, you know, I always had a good time. I always was friends with everyone because I was in band too. But like, you know, already a stereotype behind that. But you know, I wasn't on that, but I was cool, still cool with a lot of weird motherfuckers too. So I was always cool with everyone.
I was in
Always
band
had a
too,
good
man.
time.
Yeah, I was in band
Yeah.
as well. I know exactly what you're saying there, man. So you were you're kind of the people's people in a way, right? So like you're a socialite in a way. Um, what lessons did you learn in high school that you think will be valuable for someone that's going to tune in to watch the pod?
Yeah. High school. I have to say, bro, like, don't care what other people say, and just like do something that sets you apart, bro. Cause think all the shit that make you cool in your adult life, bro, people will clown you in high school for like shit. If you super smart, people go clown you. If you, like I said, if you in band, people go clown you. If you do like robotics or something, people go clown you. But shit, even if you dress too nice in high school, people go
Hmm.
clown you. But then once you get outside of high school, if you on a date and you tell a girl like you know how to play piano or something, that's impressive. You know how to, you know, you like on some robotic shit, you know, that's impressive. So just do the stuff that other people like look at as weird. Cause I promise you, once you get out of high school, bro, it's gonna be seen, it's cool, it's gonna be nice to, you know, have that on your skill palette.
Yeah, I do. I love that, dude. Like, I feel like everyone needs to be able to have like something that they can just like pour their time into. Like, it
Mm.
doesn't have to be something for work or something for school, but it's just some skill. And I mean, that's what's valuable now is having like a specific set of skills that is unique to you. And yeah, so don't let the haters stop you from that, dude. I
Literally,
fuck
bro.
with that, man.
Yeah, and I had to say I'll add a little anecdote, a little story onto this. Back in like probably 2015 or 2014, I'm in high school. I'm like either it's my sophomore or junior year of high school, either or. But I'm like, I got a new camera. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna start vlogging. I'm gonna get into this editing, and my homies, they roasting, or they like,
Hmm.
man, get that camera out of here, get that camera out of here. So I'm like, all right, damn. And I don't usually fall for social things like that, but I was like, damn. And then I didn't do anything. So for a few years, I had everything I needed to do, but I was more worried about what the homies was thinking than like actually getting into it. And then a few years later, because I actually started doing it, right? I started doing it in college. I did it, once I graduated and whatnot. Me and my buddy, the same dude that was roasting me, was like, we should have been doing that. I was like, yeah, nigga, the reason, the whole
Be
reason
like
why we
that.
ain't doing niggas because of you. So without a doubt, Dante, I think that's some great advice, for the youngsters for sure.
And at that age, like you absorb so much just out of just doing things like that. So like think about like, not to make you think about it, but think about the experience you could have had if you had those couple of years of just like messing around with the camera. So there you go. Was there any other activities or like extracurriculars like that you were involved with coming into college?
Um, well, shit, I just kind of speak a little bit more like in high school. I was
Right.
in, I said, symphony band, marching band. I did, I had a TV and broadcast media class.
Ooh,
And
nice.
like this class, like I could send y'all maybe like a video or some shit after. Like it's like a crazy program because the whole separate building full of like technical skill classes that my school offered. So the class is like a whole TV studio, like real TV cameras and shit, like decked out to the max. So that's like one of the reasons I'm really into this too. Then on the side, I do like photography, video editing, stuff like that. So I'm really like the main two, like music and like video stuff.
Dope, dope. And when you're like coming into TikTok, you started off with like the comedy style, correct? That's what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So what was like your I guess your goals coming into that and how that changed once you got like some actual views on the channel? And yeah, let's hear about that.
I mean, originally, bro, I was really just having fun with it. That's back when everyone was
Right,
roasting TikTok,
right.
So I was just on there having fun. I probably ran up probably like 1,500 followers, having fun. Eventually, like shit, just having more fun, starting to yap a little. I got to like 10K on my other page. Then like last year, I was like kind of picked a niche on that page, and my niche was just talking about rap and music, kind of like the same way I just yap normally, but I was just yapping about music. So that's when I really started getting like consistent views and new followers on there. Then like with this page, I just wanted to broaden out a little bit, just kind of be able to talk about whatever. So that's just my goal, really build up like a audience who just like fuck with me. Just for me, I could talk about whatever. And it's been working so far.
It's gonna sound very professional, but what do you think about the state of rap nowadays?
Mm, mm, that's such a broad question. Like you think like you mean like skill wise or like popularity wise?
I'd probably go more like let's talk about like popularity, like because like I'd say like there's a culture growing on like TikTok where underground rap is like supreme, you know what I'm saying? But then you
Yeah,
also got like the mainstream rap, like and where they're headed towards,
yeah,
it's like I don't know. I feel like underground rap more skillful, in my opinion. Still
uh,
got the crazy beats, but got some fire, lyrics to go with it. I'd even say like Detroit rap is like on the move as well. You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Like that kind of vibe. So I know that was very broad, but more in the popularity, more in like the variety sense.
Well, I say rap as a genre, like overall, everything. This is the most skillful it's ever been, in my opinion, just because it's so many different types, so many different people doing so many different things. As far as popularity, it's actually taken a step, like just rap overall has actually taken a step back these past couple years. Like, I think I say it peaked in like 2018. I think the numbers even support that too. And like it's been like not like a super decline, but a slight decline. Even just when you look at the charts in 2023, we ain't have our first number one rap album until June. We ain't have like the first number one rap song until like around the same time, and it was a K-pop song with like JT on there or one of the City Girls. I'm pretty sure. So I don't even know if you want to count that.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I definitely have seen the step back in popularity, and the skill is getting just crazy. That's what I'm saying. It's just like there's just such a different variety of music that's being made now that I don't even think it has its own genre yet. So it kind of, really can't. I mean, you got Beyonce doing country now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a whole bunch of different stuff going on in the music world. What are some of your most like, what are some of the takes that you would make like on your rap page on TikTok?
I made like a little think piece. I was like the reason. This wasn't even just rap specific, but I made a video talking about like the reason why like uh, superstars now is not as big as they used to be like back in the day. So that's a interesting one. That got a lot of people talking in the comments and like why it would be a hard for like a new superstar to ever come up and like be as popular as a Drake or like a Taylor Swift or even like in the NBA, LeBron and Curry, still the two biggest superstars. I made something like that. Shit, I had like a couple troll videos too, bro. I had this crazy one about like Cardi, like why Cardi taking so long to drop. I did, bro. This was crazy. I wrote out like this whole like math science experiment thing talking about like how he lived in vamp time and like vamp time is longer than human time. It was crazy, bro. It just be like a mix, troll videos, real think pieces, all the above, just yapping too.
I feel that. You know what, Cardi? I'm never surprised. Like, you know what I'm saying? All the leaks, man. At that first whole lot of red ever dropped, it would have been like triple platinum by now. And all those leaks, all the delays. I'm not surprised when I saw like what happened with the whole Aiden Ross situation. Like people were like
I wasn't either.
taking it back. Like, bro, he's shown like that. Like, he's shown that that's him for years now. And if you're not like Playboy Cardi fan, then you would be like, yeah, you might be shocked, but of course this dude like this Satanist, right? Like Of course, he
It's
just
all it's
gonna
all
waste time and just grab the money, right? You know what I'm saying?
it's all the new fans they don't know. Like in this past year, he got like even more popular, which is crazy because he haven't dropped nothing. But it's all the new fans, so they're not too hip to the wave yet.
It's definitely the younger generation for sure. Because I'm like, man, we talking about Playboy Cardi, man. You know, the dude that left Iggy to go play PlayStation with Uzi. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
Literally,
man. Like,
bro.
what are we talking about? While she having a baby, man? So,
Yeah,
uh,
because I feel like it's so crazy how like popularity's grown now. Because I mean, the first thing I think about is like how people find music, or well, younger people find music, is that they just be finding it on TikTok sounds, and then that just blows the like you'll look on Spotify, see like the most played a certain artist, and it's like usually always just like a TikTok sound. It's just like crazy numbers compared to the other music. It's crazy.
Bro, it's crazy too because this affecting even the biggest artists in the game. Like Kanye, for example, before like 2022, 2021, Bound 2 was not that big of a song.
Hmm.
Now I'm pretty sure to this day it's still like in this top five most popular on Spotify. So it's crazy.
I totally agree with that. And then I would say too, affects the artist even when they try to make the music. Because I mean, what's that? The Tootsie Slide or whatever from Drake back in the day. That was like just for like TikTok. I mean, they made it to
Right.
Fortnite too, but you know what I'm saying? Like that was made for TikTok, and it's kind of weird that like you could tell when a song is made though for TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
That should be weak, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Let it happen naturally. Don't force it.
Exactly, exactly. So yeah, you gotta go for that like guerrilla marketing with it. Like, you know, I get it if you have like an influencer use it one time or whatever, but I don't know if that really even, you know, that the whole TikTok dance scene is over with, and I'm glad it's over with because that was just that. I think that was the cheesy commercial part that people always clown TikTok
Yeah,
for, and I think that's like people still think TikTok is who don't even like who aren't on TikTok. They are like, I ain't trying to see all that Addison Ray or you know, I ain't trying to see all that shit. It's like, yo, it's not that. Like, you know, it's a great community. You can find, you know, people who, you know, think alike. I think it's a very powerful tool. I think it's one of the best social medias, in my opinion. And what's your thoughts on that?
yeah, I agree, bro. Honestly, like if I had to compare TikTok to anything at this point, bro, it's damn near Reddit with videos, bro. So many different communities, so much different stuff going on. Like you can either find something super useful or you can find some dumb shit, just like on Reddit.
Hmm.
So that's what I compare it to. Like bro. It's to the point I damn near don't even Google stuff anymore, bro. I just search it up on TikTok because you see the video for it. So I have to agree with you. Definitely, shit, I have to say the best social media app in my opinion.
Yeah, I know, and a lot of people get a little like you know, a lot of people like are like taken aback about it just because of its like origin from China or whatnot. But for the most part, I mean, in my opinion, I think that like, you know, also I think it's so decentralized in a way, you know what I'm saying? Since it isn't like an American product, it isn't like heavily censored in a lot of things. Because I bet you like you could have a take, and if it don't really agree with a lot of people, that could just be taken away. And it still happens in TikTok, so I'm not saying that, but like you get to have way more takes. You get to talk kind of more freely on TikTok than most other platforms. So I really appreciate it for that reason as well.
Definitely.
And you find exactly which audience you need to find because it just does it for you.
Yeah, the algorithm and all that. It's gonna show the people who want to see your video. It's gonna show them the video. So
Hmm.
perfect.
And after
So,
go ahead, X.
oh no, you got it, Corey.
All right, after like being with TikTok for a couple years, what have you like learned from the algorithm? Like what skills have you used to make sure that you are able to reach out your audience?
Shit,
Or do
usually
you
any
just post?
No, I don't just post. I do got a little strategy. I ain't gonna lie. Like just the way my content like adapted. The reason I started yapping is finna sound like a little materialistic, but fuck it, bro. I saw how much the creativity beta program was paying.
Hmm.
To qualify for that, you gotta have over 10,000 followers, over 100,000 views in the last month, and the video have to be over a minute. That's why, like in the past year and a half, you've been seeing so many new yappers. But like anytime they roll out like some type of new feature that they promoting, like if you use that feature, they usually push it more. The new thing that they promoting right now is long form content and like landscape videos. That's how
Mm.
they got the option where it say enter full screen. They go boost it. They boosting photo posts right now. A minute ago it was CapCut. So, anytime they add something new, that's usually like the direction they trying to take the app in. And if you adapt with that, usually the views go come.
Yeah, and if you hit with some of these new features that they have, man, if you just engage with them, even if it's almost a shit post in a way, as long as you're staying engaged with what TikTok wants you to, you could definitely build up. This question builds off to what Corey had. What type of habits are you building in to, start your, your journey, like on the media side, on the creation side? Like, what are your daily habits? Are you planning out videos? Are you looking at a topic and thinking about it and then going? Like, how are you doing that?
Um, Shit, I ain't got too much of a strategy yet. During the week, with classes and work and all that, I'd be more busy. So it's usually I got like the ideas in my head or in my notes. Then like in the morning, probably make like 3 videos, save them to the drafts, upload them throughout the day. But like a day like today, when I'm, not on too much, like whatever idea just pop in my head, I make a video like then and there.
Do you think it's helpful for yourself to have it written down, like as a note, prior to making content?
Well, if I got it as a note, it's just a video idea. It's no script or anything. So like especially like I said, a lot of my ideas literally just come from like my thoughts just running like middle of the night. So like if I don't take like jot it down or put it in my phone, it's easy to forget. So yeah, it definitely helped.
Talk to me about this, man. It's one of your takes, man. What does it mean when a guy has his girl on a franchise tag? And for Corey, you got to explain that part as well. But
All right, so basically a franchise tag. Like it's in football, they usually give them to the star players. Their contract is expiring, and the team, instead of signing them, giving them the long term deal, all the guaranteed money, all this and that, they put them on the franchise tag, which is basically just like a 1 year deal, and they pay less money. So it's kind of saying like, I still kind of want you. I don't want to see you go into free agency, but I'm not gonna, commit long term either. And that's what a lot of these that a lot of these dudes be on, bro. They be having the franchise tags on their girls. They be scared to commit long term. They be having the situationships going 2, 3 years. You see some of these dudes be having girlfriends like 10 plus years without wifing up. Literally just keep giving them that franchise tag. But the thing about real life, see in the NFL, you can only use the franchise tag on the player one time. Motherfuckers be putting franchise tags on their girls every fucking year, bro. It'd be crazy.
So
we'll
what do you
see where this
say?
goes. We'll see where this goes, type shit.
Yeah. Then if they meet someone better, they go kick them to the curb real quick.
Exactly.
So as a self-proclaimed, I guess, relationship guru, can I say that about you?
Yeah, yeah, bro.
Well, what do you say about to these guys who are just not putting in the commitment through the relationships? Like what problems does that do arise after that?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what type of girl you dealing with. I see a lot of circumstances where like guys really have solid girls who really all in on them, and they just not reciprocating. Yeah, I said that right. But like, after a certain point, like I said, I made a video yesterday. If you got Damian Lillard, bro, eventually she gonna want that trade request. You're not building the superstar team around her. You're not treating her right.
Yeah.
So that then I say to you, like, bro, why even get into a relationship if you're not gonna commit all the way? You stay single, save yourself some money, save yourself some stress, still have your fun.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was actually just about to mention that Damian Lillard, and I didn't even realize the full situation with Damian Lillard until I think a few weeks ago. But like, he got the divorce. His wife was with the trainer and his assistant coach. Yeah,
Crazy.
and that's your star player. Like, back when we had Bron, we would never do Bron dirty like that. And he your star player. Like, Dame had to get out of there. And man, that happens, man. Like, uh people, organizations or people treat you like crap, but you out here, fucking running it. You know what I'm saying? This man like
Literally, bro.
took them to the playoffs like year by year, getting close, getting to the Western Conference Final, sometimes being right outside of it, man. Going crazy against Denver, and then you can't build a cast around them. And they might do some half-ass shit like draft somebody somewhat nice, right? Or
Yeah.
so in a relationship, they might do a few nice things,
Yeah, get you some
and then
flowers or something, but then they go
yeah,
and cheat.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they like, oh no, but I gave that flower. You know what I'm saying? I did these little things for you. So, yeah, man, that analogy's crazy, man. Trying to think though, but like, what examples have you seen? And you don't have to say like names or anything like that, but like, what other examples in relationships that you've seen, both on the guy side and then on the lady side? Like, what do you see like? And you're in college, like actively right now. What are you seeing as trends, even at your school? Because I bet you your school is a microcosm, right? But I bet you it's a bigger issue, nationwide, probably even around the world. So what are you seeing on the guy side? So we talked about commitment a little bit there, and then what are we seeing on both sides?
Yeah, on the guy side, I know a bunch of guys, they got them like a little son, but they don't be wanting to commit. So that's probably the biggest thing I see on the guy side. They be having the commitment issues. On the girl side, like they be getting like overly attached, and like they be the ones really like out here, slipping up. Like they be like from what I see, the people I know. No, I literally got like some of my homegirls be doing this. So, I'm just talking about from what I see. Like they go out, get drunk, slip up, because the girls they be more active in the nightlife. Like a guy will get cuffed up, not go out at all, but the girl get cuffed up or talking or whatever, and they still go out. So that's why I found the guy side commitment issues on the girl side. They just be out here slipping up.
Yeah, I definitely see that. So I mean, we I think that's worldwide. If it happened in Ohio, if it's happening in Texas, it's happening in Michigan, it's happening all over the place. So
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Yeah, bro. What do you think that there's an answer to that, or you think our generation is just gonna be like that?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This generation cooked, bro. This generation is cooked. They just bully the nigga off of internet for telling motherfuckers to read, bro. This generation cooked. So, bro, you finna see like the lowest uh family rate or whatever it is. It's finna be like everyone. It's not it's not first come. Back in the day, you remember elementary school, the two kids like each other. First comes love, then comes marriage, and then comes the baby and the baby carriage. And then reverse that, bro. It'd be first comes the baby first, bro. No love, definitely no
Damn,
marriage, bro.
dude.
It's like it's finna look
He ain't
tough
even
once we
kiss her. Now they got a baby. You
literally,
know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Oh, crazy. I know a
No
dude,
love, no
bro. I
marriage.
know a dude. I ain't gonna say his name, but I don't even know if he'll see this. But bro, he said he like never kissed girls, bro. But he had to get a girl. He had to pay for a girl's abortion, bro. We crazy out here.
Mm.
Generation cooked, y'all. I ain't even
That's
gonna
what I'm
lie.
saying, man. Like, damn, dude.
So yeah, like looking at the macro scale, like it's such a hot topic now online where just all women are bad, all men are bad, and it's just always clashing every time you go through anything describing like the dating life nowadays. So what's your like opinions, thoughts, perspective on like the macro scale of just button heads?
Shit. I'm finna sound like an old head, but social media really like ruined this shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
You gotta think from every perspective. First, you got the girls, right? Even like a 5 out of 10, they DMs is full. Not that all them guys want to date them, but just that attention, you know.
When you get a
Same
chance, man, look at Love Live Serve. They just put out a video yesterday where they dressed up like they made a hinge profile of a bigger, ugly woman.
people
And they
still slide.
and it was crazy. And they were
My,
crazy. So yeah, man.
my
You could be a
homegirls.
2 out of 10.
Yeah, my homegirls be showing me like they Tinder profiles. Every one of them, no matter how they look, 99 plus, bro. So it's that you dudes, a lot of these dudes' brains is ruined from, corn and all that. That too. Everyone want to be future, So I feel like social media is kind of like what cooked it. Of course, it is still like a lot of traditional, normal people out there, but it's much more rare than it used to be, bro.
Diamond in a rough, one would say, man. That is crazy, man. What other takes, man? What other takes are going through your mind? By chance, did y'all see the it was like a African artist or whatever, man. The girl went out there on stage, man, in front of her mans and
Yeah, I
did that
saw that.
whole. That's just crazy. What's your thoughts on that?
Shit, bro. Motherfuckers, if they taking their girl to see their favorite artist, bro, get nosebleeds, bro. Get nosebleeds. These artists, I swear these artists get off on doing that shit, bro. Usher, bro, he get off on doing that shit. Second, bro, I ain't gonna lie to, bro. Like super celebrity crush can be a red flag. Cause you gotta think about it. With social media, it's never like these like celebrities is out of reach. Like if that celebrity, see your girl, a fucking like heavy fangirl and shit, all you gotta do is slide in her DMs and it's raps. So that's that too, like watch out for like girls who got like super big celebrity crushes. I said you take her to see her favorite artist, bro, get nosebleeds. Don't get no floor tickets.
Yeah, I definitely say red flag fan behavior, man. And I'm not saying like you can't like fuck with a artist or whatever, but like you overboarding on it? Hell no. Like you got man, hell no. So yeah, I see that a lot as well.
And again,
Hey,
that's another thing that goes both sides because, like, if a dude's out here, just like I don't know, like listening to someone on the internet, just like, but like just seeing them as like a god,
it's a lot of
like
that. It's
that's
the
a bad
Andrew Tate
route.
shit,
That's a bad
Yeah.
route. Yeah.
But hey, something else too, quick story that relate to like fan behavior. It's like from my personal experience. So last year, I arrived for fall semester 2022. I had a couple TikToks about like my college specifically pop off. So like everyone on my college, like on my campus, seen them. Like it's to the point I'd be walking around and people like walking up to me, like, bro, I seen your TikTok, guys and girls. So I literally be at parties and like girls literally going crazy off a dude over me, like from one TikTok or like two or three viral TikToks. So like, bro, if they going crazy for a dude on TikTok with 10K followers for one video that got like a
Hmm.
couple 100,000 views, like imagine how they is, and
Yeah,
someone
because
like actually with
And
some
one thing
clout,
to your point, Corey, too, is like I definitely agree with you. But it's for guys, those people that they look up to are less out of reach. Legitimately, all artists need to see is one photo
hundred percent. Yeah.
on the FYP on you know what I'm saying on that page, on Instagram, the Explorer page, and it's a wrap, dog. It don't matter, you know what I'm saying? There was that. I mean, Drake did it to that one homie that was married. He signed his like wife and flew him back home. Like,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? If you hear stories like this should not be a comedy. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like recently, just like a couple of years ago, I remember just like hearing about like people getting flown out. I'm like, oh yeah, that I guess that happens. Like
bro, that
maybe
shit
that
is
happens to
normal
this.
behavior
No,
for
yeah,
a lot of
because
these
one of my
ladies.
homegirls like that happens to her. I'm like, oh shit, like this is just some random ass dude. It was like I think he was a fighter. Yeah, and he just found someone. He's like, yo, slide.
Hey, something else too, again, because like my homegirls be showing me and stuff. Any decently attractive girl usually got at least like one famous person in their DMs.
Hmm.
whether that's like college athlete, professional athlete, fighter, rapper, whatever. I said, damn near every decently attractive girl with an Instagram got like at least like one super popping dude in their DMs. Like blessings.
A canon event, one would say.
Yeah,
I was gonna say something else, man. Corey, you got anything?
So I'll ask this: are you like the go-to guy in your friend group where everyone's just asking you like, "Oh, what should I do? This girl said this. I don't know what to do," or like, what move should I make? Is that your designation?
I definitely done help some people out, bro. I got a few rags to riches stories. Like dudes, I ain't gonna take all the credit, but I got motherfuckers I done took from the gutter, bro.
Mm.
Like V card, like 18 years old, V card, no drip, like help motherfuckers out. So yeah, definitely.
Well, what's like the number one thing that you see a pattern of with people who like struggle with that?
The biggest thing is number one, their brains is fried, you know, from
Porn, yeah.
yeah, that's usually so they put women on the pedestal. So it'd be that. Yeah, it'd be lack of confidence. Those usually like the two biggest things. Then usually too, they don't just like interact with women on their day-to-day life. Like if you just like
Homegirls.
normal friends, like got some homegirls, you quickly realize like these motherfuckers is not all that. They literally just like us,
I
you
was
know.
actually I know exactly what I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask, when do you think at some point that people are gonna realize that celebrities are people? But then to build onto that, when are men in that regard gonna realize that, yo, this is just a person? You know what I'm saying? And in all actuality.
Literally all they gotta do is, just have a couple homegirls. And, like I said, they start talking to you about their problems and shit, or you see like how they act in their day to day. That's really all it take, like, bro.
I love having homegirls because then I was like,
Literally.
where was that reasoning come? Where were you reasoning there? Like, what the fuck you on? You know what I'm saying? I could bully him on like a big brother type shit. You know, I love that aspect. Right?
Yeah, I
Yo,
always be
you were
calling my
fried. You know
homegirls
what I'm saying?
out. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, but then they call me out on my bullshit, like, yo, you fried X for that. And I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, you got a point. You got a point. It goes both ways. And I think it's very important, in my opinion, hopefully in high school, that you get that reality, right? Like, I feel
Yeah.
like media back in our day, you know what I'm saying, on the Disney and whatever thing, it's gonna put the woman in a pedestal, and then you think, oh my god, blah blah. But you gotta have that like heartbreak. You gotta have that crazy moment. You gotta have that shit where shit turn left, and you like, oh man, you could actually see reality. Because if you go in the college that way, or you go into the real world that way, still on that, you're gonna be cooked. You're gonna be the incel that they always talking about on, on social media, on TV and stuff like that. Or you gonna be a super red pill dude. I'm not coming at red pill either, but a super red pill dude who thinks all women are like the Illuminati, right? Like, so, you really gotta be very cautious about, reality. You gotta, yeah, man. I don't know how to get people back, how to reel people back in whose brains are legitimately just like brain rot for real.
Shit. They just gotta be social. I say have actual conversations with women. I see people on the internet be like, bro, you can't be friends with a woman and like not one of or like whatever. Like, bro, they brains is fried, bro. I don't even know. We too far gone.
Yeah, because I can understand that, just like having that mindset of just like, oh yeah, all women, all men, like this is just like all of them are just this and that. Like Xavier, what you're saying about like being able to just call each other out between friends is like such a great thing. And just having like conversations with everybody is going to help you deal with everybody outside of your friendships. Because like if when you exclude yourself from that, then you're going to look at it like a completely different world. Like this person lives in a different world than me. Like, nah, we all humans. We may have like a couple different like needs and wants and this and that, but like at the end of the day, like we're all on the same rock, dude.
Some free advice, you know what I'm saying? Free advice to any viewer. If you think someone's super pretty, if you think a girl's super pretty, man, treat her like a human, treat her with respect, treat her like one of the homies. She might fuck with you more than any other dude that's just thirsty as fuck. So like,
Literally, bro.
you know, keep it a
Treat someone
bean.
like a human.
I know
Yeah.
that's pride to say, but damn, you know what I'm saying?
But people don't be doing that.
Yeah, everybody should know that, but
Hey,
you know, it
free
is what it
game
is.
too. Free game too. The best way if you want to slide on the DM, bro. Don't slide in on the story post of like her showing herself out. You gotta slide up on like the sunset post or like if she's showing off some views. That's what you gotta slide on, bro. Trust me, you have a way higher success rate than just clicking the hard eyes. And
Because yeah,
liking the story ain't
like
game either. That ain't game.
I was just about to say that, man. And they know what they doing when they post that. I do. In another way, I think that's like a crash out of a relationship. A girl would crash out in a relationship and just start posting those, you know, photos on a story to see that engagement. Because that engagement be crazy. I'll be behind them when they do like that. Sometimes I'm like, yo, what? I don't get those. You know, I be trying.
And most of my homegirls too, like they literally be having Tinder for fun. Like they just like the ego boost.
Exactly. And that's the whole reason why I'm like, dude, we need a woman on our team to help with the marketing side because they be getting number like if we being actual, you know, factual, you know, they be getting numbers, and like we said earlier, man, you could be no offense, a 2 out of 10 and still be getting engagement, and you know what I'm saying. So I don't know what strategy we need to go this year, but that's definitely the move. Dante, man, what are you studying in school?
Econ.
Word for word. So you and Corey got something a little bit in common. So, what are your thoughts in going into econ?
Shit. I want to do like so at my school. Econ is separate from the business school. I wanted to do something a little different, a little bit more like theoretical. You know, it's more math and stuff involved in econ. So that's just kind of how I picked it. Like you can still work in like the same type of jobs if I want to, and like econ is more broad. So like not only can I work on like the finance and business industry, but I could damn near work in any industry I want.
Mm-hmm. Everyone needs to know how money flows. That's
Word, I
exactly where
feel
I
that.
was at.
Yeah, it's a very marketable you know, major to have. What are some goals that you have as a creator and as a student? You know, as a you know, whatever you do for your job, like what are your goals for this year and looking onward towards that as well?
Shit, my goal, like on my page, I really want to hit 100K this year. Also, I want to get a I want to get a second page going where I'm just like on some like cool like aesthetic shit. Cause you know I be taking a lot of fit pics, taking a lot of scenery pics and all that. You know. Then I wanna get a YouTube channel going too. I don't know exactly or what, but yeah, I want to get that going. So that's like the main goals, content wise. Also, shit, I'm gonna just keep it real, make more money from it too. You know, I ain't gonna sit here and cap. You know, shit, niggas like getting paid. Then also probably on the school side, shit, you know, just keep a cool GPA. Probably land to get another internship this summer. I'll be solid.
That's sweet. That's sweet. Now Dante, you know, I brought you in for today, man. I need your help. I need your help on a big project, man. Number one, I'll tell you a quick story, man. That's my homie. We've been on the same. We've been on the rowing team. Since 2014, right, Corey? 2015.
2014. Honestly, maybe 2013 because the camp let go.
Oh yeah. So
Mhm.
we've been teammates for damn near 10 years. And what was it? Summer of 2022. I had just moved to Dallas. I've been there for a year, and I brought Corey in for like a camp, like a little mini camp, where he came and worked for my boathouse, where I'm a coach, and he coached as well. And we had
Mhm.
gruesome hours, but then we also
Mhm.
put in hella work in basketball. Because if you ever see this dude play, man, yo, number one,
Yeah,
Corey like 6'4", and it's like, man,
Damn,
yo,
those
bro.
TikToks where you're
he got
talking
them
about.
arms, yo, man,
Yeah.
yo. he got it, yeah. And your TikToks exactly where you
those
talk about.
TikToks you're talking about how you a grown ass man, how you 20 years old and don't know how to. That's me. That's me. I hate to say it, dude. That's
That
me.
was him, man. So we out here, we put him in so many different scenarios, teaching him what a pick is, helping him in the post, because legitimately, before we even would start playing, dudes would be intimidated with him. I'll stay in the hole right there. Put your hands up. I'm yelling, slide. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Something.
have your hips line up. My homegirl Mel, she had hooper too. She have your hips aligned with the shoulders. You know what I'm saying? To keep with it. So I'm trying to help him and shit. And it went over all right. We used to do when we go to 21. We do 1v1s. We do 1v1s damn near daily after like working like 12 hours damn near. We would go do 1v1s. And
by the end of the summer, I was actually scoring a little bit.
He's actually cooking. So I'm like, yo, when you go back to Columbus, like, I know it's corny, but go in there, man. Like, I love the game of basketball because it's like, in my opinion, and we're going to talk about sports just in general on this part, but in basketball, I love to test, number one, my like competitive nature and to keep it in control, right? So like I'm not crashing out. Because I know in video games, man, like I think you even mentioned this as well too, man. Video games will turn you into like the Hulk. You be the chillest motherfucker. Me and my brother watched that one. You be the chillest motherfucker, and you just fucking.
I get a controller, boy. My controller broke. The fucking joystick, that bitch just always go up because I threw that bitch.
I tell the story, man. It's just a bro moment, and people can be salty or think about it, but me and my buddy thought it was funny as fuck, man. We were playing the all-time 76ers all-time Lakers.
Dog.
I kid you not. We going to like it's like 1-0, like it was like something crazy, like 109 to 109, but like with like nothing to go. And he was he was Philly with AI, did some crazy like I on the buzzer, man. Everybody, we was like double teaming him and he drilled that bitch. Man, I threw my remote and then I charged out and hit him with one. I was like, yo, and he guarded because he boxed. And he was like, yo, that was the craziest thing. He's like, yo, that shit will actually have you crash out. So in terms of basketball, and the reason I know I'm backtracking, but in basketball, I like to have my competitive nature like out there and be very aggressive without crashing out, like having control. Because if you don't have control, you're gonna lose the game. And if you're not thinking about your team first, you're gonna lose the game. If you think that I'm gonna just, I would be on some J.R. Smith type shit, just out here just trying to, these confidence boosting ass shots, right? Like that's not healthy for the game long term, right? To actually succeed. So yeah, that whole I know I just mentioned like 3 of your takes all in one, but what are your thoughts on that, man?
Shit. Well, I say just like knowing how to hoop. First of all, it's good cardio, get your heart rate going still. It's just fun. Second, bro, I think I made a video. You could learn a lot about someone by hooping with them. Third, you could just make hella friends, bro. I done made so many friends just, pulling up to the court. Shit, after that, I'd be like, we go to the school. It'd be like a Friday afternoon. I go hoop. They'd be like, yo, what you doing after pop out to this? Like, it's just a good skill to have. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why, like, shit, keep hooping, bro. Keep getting better. It's a good skill to have.
Exactly. And I'll also say too, Corey, man, I had teammates who are way more clumsy than you were. But then they learned like what skills they actually had on the court. Oh, I'm big body. I could throw a mean pick. I could get a board. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't always have to be the scoring aspect, or you know what I'm saying? You could find your niche within it. So I really do think that it's a sport where you can pick up on somebody's qualities of like how they are, like who are they? I think you mentioned it, like are they gonna be are they not confident, they're not gonna shoot, they're gonna be that dude that you pass the ball to him on a wide open 3 or even a mid-range and they pass it to someone that's like heavily guarded, right? So like it's interesting, and I think that I was able, and when I was in college, I would help build like team morale for rowing, which is a whole different sport from basketball, but through basketball. So I would be like, yo, I know I could trust my boy here, man, because I
Mhm.
know in this scenario when we were facing the basketball team, because we would face like the basketball team, the football team, we would get crashed out on the basketball team, and they threw a alley oop one time to end the game. And put my homies, he was in slides too. The basketball
Man,
team put his own nut in my boy's face, bro. It was crazy, man. But yo, he took it, man. He took it like a man. You know what I'm saying? So I knew.
pause, bro.
Oh man.
Took it nuts like a. Oh man, that's
Hey,
crazy.
yo, but you know what I mean? Like, yo, man, he
Yeah, I
got
know
it,
what you're saying, though.
man. But please tell Corey why, it is important that he should keep up and like, or at least have basic knowledge on sports. So like, I mean, because it's a
Yeah,
huge. I think
Yeah,
it.
and let me interject real quick. I'll let you
Yeah.
answer. But yeah, uh, like one thing I had to get over was just simply just being so frustrated that like I just suck because it's like I said, I come in fucking 6'4", black, and they're like, oh, this
you know how
dude.
to hoop. You
Right,
everyone
and
first
then,
pick.
and then they see 2 seconds and they're like, "What the hell is this dude doing?" You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, and another side of the frustration is just like I think about what I missed out on. Like all of elementary, high school, just every kid's just out doing it. Like people are looking at me stupid. Like, what were you doing? What were you doing then, dude? And it's like, damn, man. But like, just the whole team aspect. Like I found a lot of this through rowing, obviously, but just being able to, trust someone else, be able to perform under pressure, be able to like map out the whole team. Like it's just so much. But carry on. I just need to. Yeah.
I say
Nah. Yeah, no, you good.
for the like importance, the importance of at least knowing what's going on, and like the few major sports. Shit, like it carry over, bro. Like just the real life. You think like imagine you just starting off like at like a new job or internship. You walk in, it's all these fucking corporate dudes, bro. They try to like have a convo. The first thing they go probably have a convo about is go be sports.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna be like, what you think about so and so? What you think about so and so? Shit, y'all start talking about sports again. You could figure out a lot about a person by how they view certain sports, who they view as the GOAT, how they feel about certain issues. Like if I hear someone say they don't like NIL, bro, I know they low key might be racist, bro. Off real, like you know what I'm saying? So it's just important, networking, just being able to talk. Like you could walk into, any bar, have a cool ass conversation just by saying, "Hey, did you see that game?" So it's important to at least keep up with the basics.
Yeah, it's a great entry point, right? Like I would even say when I was back in Dallas, I had a new boss come in, and that's the first things we would talk about. He's a Colts fan. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
liked the Lakers, so I know I'm like, okay, I get your vibe, and he from he grew up in the Cali area, so it's not like I know you ain't no bandwagon. So you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
I get the gist, so that like it grew our friendship outside of work, right? Through like, oh, okay, so you rock with Brian, I rock with Brian, you rock with so and so, you rock with this. It's a great entry point, in my opinion. Like, and I feel like if you don't keep up with it, you kind of like shut yourself down in a way. Like,
you're just
it's a missed
missing out.
opportunity. Yeah, it's a missed
Like,
opportunity.
bro, as much crazy and fun stuff or interesting stuff, I have like going on from week to week. It's almost nothing I look forward to more than just on a Sunday, kicking it up with the fellas, have a couple drinks, have some wings, some pizza, and just watching football, bro. Like nothing beat it. Or just catching the game with my dad, bro. Like, just a good time. I feel like if you not keeping up, you just missing out on so much stuff.
And I also do get the aspect too of it. Is it a distraction? You know what I'm saying? Is it distracting us from whatever's going on? I get that, but in some regards, I mean, everything else we do that in media that we're consuming is a distraction,
Yeah.
right? So
What, like,
At the end of the
like,
day, go on.
I was gonna say, like, all right, you're not watching sports, but you play Fortnite 10 hours a day. So what's the difference?
Right.
Yeah, we all got our vices, and at the end of the day, it's like you definitely can earn yourself a day to relax, put on some TV, whatever it is. Just you got to have it in moderation with everything else.
And like I was about to say, when it comes to like man, like the Browns, man, I'm a rabid Browns fan. They might not do the hottest, you know what I'm saying? But legitimately, if it's a Sunday, if it's a Thursday, right, if it's a Monday and it's on, man, I'm locked in, man. I'm trying to get home from work as quick as possible to see the game. So
Yeah. Then if you meet like someone and y'all a fan of the same team, y'all already got a shared
y'all locked
experience. Y'all
in.
clicking
Yep.
like that.
Yep.
Like I said, I go Michigan State, so of course everyone here MSU fans, it's fuck Michigan, all that, blah blah blah. I'm a Lions fan, Pistons fan. It's tough out here,
Yeah.
but we bonded through the struggle, bro.
Without a doubt, without a doubt. And I really hope the Lions, I hope they crack it next time, man. They was hooping, man. They were really hooping this year.
Bro, that shit. Oh my gosh, bro. We was probably Bro, it's crazy because once they start getting good, the ladies start paying attention too. It's like the bars would be packed, the ladies in the cute Lions outfits. But no, we was probably 20 deep at my boy's apartment, guys and girls. Bro, we was at halftime turning up, bro. That room went from quiet to loud real quick, bro. You had that helmet catch. Shit was silent.
Man, yo, Dante, man, we really appreciate your time today, man. If you would like to let the people know where they can follow you, either on Instagram, TikTok, wherever it may be. When you do have your YouTube set up, man, let us know, man. We would love to help out in any way, bro. Dante, we really appreciate your time, brother.
Man, appreciate y'all, boys. Shit, first ever podcast, bro. Hopefully, the first of many for me. We know we go keep growing. Shit, y'all can find me Dante Johnson 2003 on TikTok and on Instagram. Hit me with a follow. And a last message, bro. A last message. If it's one thing I want people to take away, you know, just be more confident and don't worry about what other people think, bro. I know it's cliche, but them two things will, help you accomplish all your goals.
Hell yeah,
Real
man.
one, real one. Corey, you got anything, brother?
Hey, all I gotta say is appreciate your time, man. Love to hear the yap. Love to hear the different perspectives on things, dude. And hey, I hope to have you back on, man.
Definitely appreciate y'all, boys.
It's been What's Out Media. Peace out.
Peace.